About your victory today?
I thought we had a really nice meet from start to finish, and that again was one of the set some meet goals coming in, that we wanted to obviously compete strong all the way through and work on maintaining our focus, and I think they did a really nice job of that. Made some really outstanding swims throughout the meet, and I thought the whole team, we keep talking about depth. We had a strong showing in each and every event throughout the meet, and so that was really good to see. In addition, being able to break 3 pool records, that was one of our season goals that we had coming in, is to break some of those pool records, and so it's good to see. It's nice to get those, a couple of those, 3 of those taken care of, and just be able to put those races together when we're really tired. Great job.
Talk about Allison's performance both today and throughout the season.
I mean, Alice, just a really talented athlete. She's learning how to put the pieces together. She didn't start swimming until really late, almost around high school, and so she's still learning a lot. And so to see her train so consistently, which is something that we've been working on with her, throughout her 3 years now and over the summers, and then to start putting those little pieces together, this is the result. And it's the hard work, hard and consistent work that she's been doing that is starting to show up for her right now.
Along with that, can you talk about Courtney Pope? It seems like those two are consistently near the top of every race.
And they want to be leaders. They want to be be setting that example, and we need that. We need that as a team. We need people who are willing to put a little pressure on themselves and step up and get the job done. And they're consistently doing it. And again, they're doing it in practice. It's not just magically showing up at the meet and putting the pieces together. So it's coming from a lot of hard work, each and every week.
On paper, this looked like a pretty close matchup between you two guys. Not necessarily turned out that way today. Can you talk about that?
I mean, you look at the results, and there's some finishes that are 1/10 of a second or faster, and so it really was, time-wise, a close meet overall. A lot of close races that they got some, we snuck in and got some, and so it was a great meet to be a part of, and because that's one of those things we want to keep putting the challenges on for them, keep putting the pressure on, and seeing how they react and how they respond. They're only going to get better with the more practice that we have with those kind of meets. And turning around, we have a big invite coming up after Thanksgiving where they're going to be swimming a lot of races, and this is that experience that they have to have heading into those meets.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a break heading into next meet. What's the focus on in practice?
They're going to be, they thought they were training hard now. They're going to be getting a lot of work in these next couple weeks. We have to keep building up that base and making sure that we're ready to go when we swing around coming into January and February, because that's going to be here before we know it. And so just keep putting the work in, both in the pool and in the weight room.
Stecker had a pretty good meet. Talk about how she's progressed as a freshman.
She had a great meet. She had a great week of practice. I originally had her in the Tier Fly, and then I saw her freestyle set on Monday, and I'm like, nope, we're going in the 1,000. And she swam as she's been swimming all week, just nice and relaxed. And one of the big things we were working on with her is learning how to, staying calm, staying relaxed at the start of the event. A lot of times she would go out but just way too fast and not be able to hold on. So now she's a lot more relaxed and calm and trusting and setting that stroke and able to build into those races. And that's starting to show up as well at the meets, which is just great to see. And so she's just continuing to get faster and figuring out the whole college thing, and that's important too.
You're heading into a month break. Are you where you thought you would be at the beginning of the season at this point, or are you?
I think it's hard to say for ahead or behind or whatever. I think we're in a very good spot. I think some places I'm always going to say we could be a little bit better. But I think we've set ourselves up in a very good position right now in terms of how fast we're swimming, but also in terms of we're staying healthy, we're staying consistent, and we're seeing those improvements week in and week out, and that's what I like to see.
Thank you.
That's all I have. Thank you.